Look, success isn't about hustle. It's about precision. Look, when I was trying to lose weight the first time, I was able to get down from 220 to 180 pounds, right? So that's about 40 pounds lost in a span of a couple months. It actually did it pretty quickly and it was pretty nice, right? But what happened afterwards was there was a little gap, about 2, 3 months, where I had some stuff happen in life. And basically, I gained not all of it back, but a good amount of it back, right? My body went from looking like the best it ever was to looking like shit, to be frank, right? I lost a lot of muscle mass. I stopped going to the gym. I started working out. I just completely started eating like trash. It was not a good time. So I was, going through whatever I was going through. And I remember one day I woke up and I was just like, I'm sick of this, right? I'm annoyed. Like, I'm just sick of being like this. Let me just get back to business. Let me just get back to the way I was. And in a flip of an instant, that exact day, I went back to the exact diet I was doing, the exact workouts I was doing, the exact routine I was doing. And within a month, I was basically back to where I was before. Within a month, I was back to where I was before. It took me about 4 or 5 months to lose the weight. And within a month of stopping completely for a couple months, I got all the way back to where I was previously. And it made me think about the way that we chase goals and the way that success, the way that we look at success, right? So think about success as a bridge, right? There's a bridge that you need to build to get to the goal. The goal, you are on one side, the goal is on the other. Now, to get to the other side, you have to get the pieces to build the bridge and then walk across to get to the goal, right? That's stuff like learning the skills, because when you're trying to learn and get to a certain goal, like losing weight, there's a lot of intricate different skills you have to learn. First of all, a middle skill would be discipline. You have to learn to be disciplined. You have to learn to go to the gym when you don't want to go. You have to learn to eat the food or not eat the food when you know you want to, right? Then you also have to learn to count calories. You have to learn how to, what cardio to do. You have to know what kind of weight lifting to do. So there's a bunch of little steps on that bridge that you have to fill in. But here's the thing. A lot of people just try to jump the bridge, right? They get a little thing here. They'll get like, okay, I want to lose weight. Let me start a diet. I'm going to just eat super healthy. So they get like one little, bridge plank and put it there. And then they'll be like, okay, cool. And then let me go to the gym. And they put one there. And then they go and they're like, fuck, dude, they keep falling, right? They can't seem to do it. It's because the goal has to be every single skill put in a line to build the bridge. You have to build the entire bridge to get to the goal. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because I originally, to get me from that 40 pounds to the 40 pounds lost originally, I was always a big kid, right? I was always somebody who was overweight. It took me forever to finally get to the point where I could lose that 40 pounds. And in a snap of my finger, I was able to do that again. In literally literally from day to night. The night before, I was like eating like shit, Next day, I was like, I'm sick of this. And then just went straight for my body and got it within a month. How can I do that? The reason I was able to do that is because I knew the bridge. I know all the skills, all the planks, exactly where the planks are, and put them in place and just walked across the bridge. I knew exactly how to get to the goal. So the goal isn't about how hard you work, right? Because I worked hard for years trying to get my body. I worked hard for years doing this workout routine and this workout routine, this diet, this nutrition plan, all of it. And it always failed. I spent years doing that. But suddenly, in a flip of a switch, I could just lose the weight like that. And that showed me a lesson. And the lesson is that you can get exactly whatever it is that you want to achieve in literally a flip of an instant, in a flip of a switch, if you knew the bridge. So the goal here is that, listen, it's not about how hard you work. Because like I said, I worked for years trying to build that body. It really just took precision to do it. It took me the exact right diet to follow, the exact right cardio to do, the exact right workout to do. But I knew exactly what order to do them, how to do them, and how long to do them to see the body, right? To see that work out. And that's what you need to go for. When you're going for a goal, the goal isn't to work as hard as I can and do all this and do all that. Because honestly, people work hard every day. How many construction workers do you see work hard every day? But how many of them still have to go back to the job the next day? Most of them. All of them, for the most part, right? So it's not about the hustle. It's about the precision. It's about knowing exactly where to hone in on. So whatever skill that it is you're learning, I would recommend find people that are amazing at it. Pay them money to teach you it. Because guess what? Just like one of you guys could message me, be like, bro, I've been struggling with weight loss for years. How do I do that? If you just followed what I said and did exactly what I said to a T, you would have your body. Flip of a switch. Because I know the bridge. Now your bridge is a little bit different. Everybody's bridge is a little bit different because it's unique to them and their personality type, to the way they learn, the way that they eat, especially for your body, right? Your body's gonna work a little bit different than mine. But for the most part, you listen to me, you'll get it. Because I know the bridge. I know the precision. So stop working so fucking hard. Stop trying to put in more hours at whatever it is you're trying to do, because it's not the hours that will get you there. It's knowing exactly what levers, what skills you need to build to get there, right? And it took me years to figure this out. So whatever goal it is that you have, whatever it is that you want to do in your life, just know that you could have that tomorrow. Find somebody who knows the bridge and simply give them money. Stop whining, stop making excuses, and just pay them the money, listen to them, and do it. And I guarantee you'll find results, right? I guarantee you get a coach, you get a mentor, you will find results. You just have to make sure that the right mentor for you. Stop hustling so hard. Find the path, find the skills, and you'll figure it out.